Hey, and thanks for checking us out. And make sure you what, Eric?
Like, subscribe, follow, share, and comment on tonight's episode and all the other episodes
Yeah.
because
And you want it, you
you
got it.
got it.
But make sure you tell everybody else that doesn't want it and they don't got it
That
to
they
get it.
need it.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share everywhere you can.
Yeah.
And here's the episode. Later. What's up? Welcome back. It's another episode of the You Want It
You got it.
podcast. I am, as
Podcast.
always, the man who can't sing as well as this guy, Russ Attitude.
And I am the artist formerly known as, oh, never mind. No, I'm still Eric 7. Yeah.
All right. What's up, man?
What's
Good
up, dude? Happy April 9th, which
Yeah.
yeah. So if you're like me, a Rex Manning Day hangover, kind of made a little too much party last night. Um, yeah, I've got that Gin Blossom song stuck in my head, all day. I don't want to take advice from fools. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I was looking on that yesterday. So I'll go through a phase. I'll start looking up things that interest me. And Empire Records, I'm like, let me read about this Empire Records, the story behind the movie and whatnot, right? And
Yeah.
apparently, the woman who wrote the movie, it's a story loosely based on a story she heard while working at a record store. She later she later ended up moving to Hollywood and started working at the Hollywood Tower, the Hollywood Video Tower, whatever. They sold videos or whatever. So Tower
Okay.
Video, perp. Anywho, so yeah, but then I also found out about this that Toby Maguire was supposed to be in the movie. And Toby Maguire had asked the directors to release him from his part in the film. Moyle Agree, which is the director, and all of Maguire's scenes were deleted from the final film, and Maguire then sought his drinking problem. So that's crazy. So there was a whole character played by Toby Maguire in this movie that they just took out.
What? That's fucking wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
Crazy, right? Yeah.
So, yeah, okay. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I love and hate that movie. Because, I mean,
Ready, steady, go.
but yeah, I mean, but Rex Manning Day, I mean, it's something that everyone should celebrate every April 8th. It's a day after my pop's birthday. So I've got Pop's birthday on the 7th, and then I've got Rex Manning Day on the 8th. So it's like, and then the 9th, and I'm just like fucking haggard. So
Well,
yeah. So cheers.
Well, you want to hear some other interesting news that I found out about this. So
Hit me.
Rex Manning Day didn't officially start until like 2015 is when it started as a thing, because nobody really knew what that day was in the show. But with people with like the special editions, I guess, of the movie, and then there's flyers and stuff. There was a flyer that had the date on there. Okay. So that's when the whole Rex Manning Day started. That movie costed 10 million to make. Okay.
Okay.
It only grossed $303,000.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 digits it made.
Jeez.
And it cost 10 mil. So what I was gonna say, April 8th was the day that they reported Kurt Cobain's death to TV.
Ah.
Also, but they don't see if that's any correlation or whatever to the movie. But they also, because reportedly he was found that day, but they said he died on the 5th, which was Easter Sunday.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk anymore about Kurt Cobain, but we will be having an episode coming up in the upcoming weeks, with Barry Donegan from the band Look What I Did, with his theories about the Cobain murders. He has a lot of cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool points he brings. Whether it's facts, fiction, or whatever.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
just
Yes.
like Bad Religion saying.
I said,
So
but
yeah, yeah.
I'm cool. I'm curious to hear about it. It's gonna be fun. I like hearing stories like that, and
Yeah.
he might bring some insight that we might have never known. I know there was
Yeah.
a bunch. There's a bunch. So, and he's a cool guy. He was in a great band. He used to frequent the Next Generation in Nashville before Look What I Did, Point of View, and he was on the podcast before. Anyway, Barry Donegan, in the upcoming weeks, it's gonna be a fun episode.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Rex Manning Day, did you watch it last night?
I did not. I might watch it this weekend, but last night, after work, yeah. I just oh wait, I was off yesterday. I took the day off. I had a dentist appointment. And
Man,
yeah.
you got some sick fucking ass
Dude, I got some Cortezes finally. Yeah.
Bro.
For
And your
only
sides.
like 30 bucks. Yeah, $32 out the door. Yeah. The
Now
box said like 41 and I was like, fuck, I got to get these. I'll probably wear them every once in a while because I don't want to fucking mess them up, but
I have
yeah.
I have a jacket. I have a jacket kind of like that same situation. You don't want to fuck it up. It's like a special occasion jacket. And it's in the Bay Area, they have these jackets called derby jackets made by Derby of San Francisco. And I'm sure you've seen them like in like gangster movies, like in the 70s and 80s, like especially in NWA's Straight Outta Compton movie. They're black bomber looking jackets,
Yeah.
like derby jackets, but when you open them up, it's all gold paisley inside.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Nice.
fucking dope. But they're like, I had one when I was a kid, and then my mom bought me one years back for my birthday. But it's one of those jackets you only wear on a special. Okay, for me,
Yeah, for sure.
if I was in the Bay, I'd be wearing it every day just because the weather's like that.
Yeah, it's fucking cold. Yeah. It's like
We're not down. We're not down close to. We're not going to the direction of the equator. We're going the opposite direction.
yeah. I could probably wear that jacket on a regular basis up here in Buffalo. Because yeah. Yesterday it was like, 40 something. Today it got up to like, 50 something. And tomorrow it's going to be fucking, 40 something again. So,
well, it's weird because like today was like 80 something degrees outside and shit, right? And then tonight it'll probably be like 37, and then it'll be like, but it's spring, so we're gonna get that fluctuation.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm okay with it being like that because when it gets hot here in the South, and I know it's worse in other parts, but I'm just being a little baby, people listening. But I don't like walking out my house at 9:30 at night and it's fucking still sweating. Like, why am I sweating?
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
sun out here, It's like,
yeah. Well, see, that's what, like me and my wife, we keep telling each other, yeah, the weather sucks right now. But once it warms up, we're going to have, from then until like October, early November of the most pristine fucking weather. It's beautiful up here in Western New York. You can wear shorts. If you want to wear a little hoodie, you can wear a hooded sweatshirt and shorts, or July, you won't even need a jacket. It's going to be fucking great. Can't wait.
It's funny that we're all talking about the different seasons we get and shit. But you got these people that live in Alaska that's where it snows, or up in like Antarctica where it snows all the time.
Yeah.
And for them, a good day could be like -7, like, wow,
Right,
it's
right.
warm
No.
today. It's warm, it's like,
Well, dude, I knew I was becoming a local up here in Buffalo when I was like, fuck yes, it's 35 degrees. Yes, we're
and
above freezing. It's awesome. I love it. Yes.
you had t-shirts and shorts on. You're like, this is great.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's probably me in 5 years, being up here, I was just like
I I'm cool with like I can do shorts and a hoodie, like because I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably the one of the dudes that don't have winter clothes or anything. I don't get. I've never had winter clothes ever in my life. Never bought them. I have a hoodie and a jean jacket I'll put on and
Yeah.
a beanie and some fucking Vans that'll get soaking wet and be wet for like the rest of the day. That's
Yeah.
me. That's my fucking thing.
Nah, dude, I'm so ready to fucking put my fucking winter coat in the fucking closet, man. I'm fucking over it. It's done. It's just gonna
Well,
stay there. So
it's almost there, man. It's almost
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And
yeah. I'm
then
almost there. Yeah. I didn't have to wear it today. So I did it, and I didn't have to wear it yesterday. So that was fucking rad. I think I wore it on Tuesday though. So
today, when I walked outside, I had my flannel on, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna need this today. I'm doing is walking from my house to the car and then to work. I'm not gonna be outside for maybe but 2 minutes. So no, I love to
yeah.
hear it off work, and it was like beautiful.
Dude, I remember living in Nashville. I would in the morning I would have a hooded sweatshirt
Mm-hmm,
and I would wear that on my way into work. And then by the time it was time to get off, I wouldn't need it because it would be warm outside.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So I would just throw the hoodie in the back seat on my way home, get home from work, get inside the house, hoodie stayed in the car. Next morning, still cold. So get another hoodie.
you have all your hoodies in the
Yeah,
back.
all my fucking hoodies were in the back seat of my fucking Scion. So it's like,
That's funny, but you know
yeah,
what though? I'd rather be able to do that than have to. I like the hoodie in the daytime, or hoodie in the morning, no hoodie in the afternoon, and then maybe have to put it back on in the evening. That's my kind of day.
yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love. First off, I'm a hoodie dude. I think hoodies are accessory, and it's an accessory. Um, and I think you can make a hoodie look good. Like you can make it look like it's like you can go somewhere nice and make a hoodie rock. That's why you
for
get a
sure.
plain one. You get a plain one with no graphic, and you make it look maybe put like a little stud here or something.
Dude, yeah, no, dude, you and I, we both have button presses. We make our own fucking
Mhm.
buttons, you know?
Well,
Like,
bro, I have
yeah,
so talking about buttons during COVID, I had a big old Crown Royal bag full of all my buttons. Crown Royal bags, the thing that you could put everything in and still be happy. I mean, you can put your change in there. You can put your lighters in there. You can put your paraphernalia in there. You can put light whatever. You can put whatever you want in these bags. Anywho, I have my buttons in them, and I was like, during COVID, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a cork board and put all my buttons on there.
oh, nice.
I put one row up, and 6 years later, I finished it.
Oh, shit.
I finished it recently. I put one row up,
Yeah.
and then I stopped, and then I finished it just like recent, like probably a month ago. I just sat
I
here and like,
Dude, yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of the ones that I used to buy at the Great Escape because,
uh,
they would only be a buck. So, we always went to the Great
uh,
Escape on the weekends. And I have a Snapcase button that I bought in the late 90s. I still have it. It's on one of my beanies downstairs. But yeah, yeah. I was like, holy shit, Snapcase, yoink.
yeah, and then when you got your button maker, you made whatever the fuck you wanted,
Oh,
man. What
dude,
was up?
yeah, yeah. I've got Count Chocula, Booberry, Frankenberry. Yeah, yeah. I had like a line that I called serial killers, and it was nothing but, like Tony the Tiger, Tricks the Rabbit, the fucking Lucky Charms, the Leprechaun. Yeah.
Okay, who's your favorite cereal mascot?
Count Chocula, hands down. I didn't even have to think about that. Yeah. Count Chocula.
Without going the Flintstones, because I like the Flintstones, I'm going Tony the Tiger, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh, but if not him, the frog from Golden Smacks, the frog.
yeah, Sugar Smacks. Yeah, dude.
Sugar Smack, yeah.
I never liked those, man. I
No?
wanted to because he was so fucking cool. But I would, Mom, I want some Sugar Smacks. And then they would just end up staying on top of the fucking, on top of the fridge. I would eat my dad's fucking shredded wheat before I ate those because
Man,
I
I
couldn't do
love
it, man.
I
Yeah.
still love shredded wheat. Okay, let me ask you this question, because if you're listening out there, this is going to be a question of the day, one day up the road. But I'm going to ask Eric this question today. God dang it! I got to pull it back. I did forget it. It's a good. It's a good one. It's a good one. Where is it at? Question of the day. Question of the day. Okay, there it is. So, okay? We all hear this term. What you eat? That's old people candy. That's old people candy, right? Okay. What makes a can? First, before you give me an answer, I got to say this, and I got to say something else.
All right.
What makes a candy an old person candy? Okay. That's one. And two, M&Ms have been around forever. They ain't old people candy yet.
No.
But what makes a candy old people candy? And when did it become an old person candy? Because I eat the same candy I ate as a kid.
Right.
But
yeah,
it's an old person candy.
Yeah. See, I call bullshit on that for the fucking youth of America calling fucking candy old people candy. Old people candy for me is anything that my grandmother had. Werther's Originals, maybe Laffy Taffy, the fucking the little shit, what were they called? They're like little licorice that's encased in like a hard shell.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Okay. But
yeah.
see, but to their defense, that's all they had. So that's all they know for candy,
Right,
So
right.
because I fuck with that candy, and when I wasn't an old kid, when I wasn't as old as I am now.
Yeah.
When I was younger, like when I was 18, man, I love me some fucking hard caramel candies. You know what I'm saying? I used to, hey, my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, I had certs in my pocket and a thing of gum.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, my pop, always had fucking double mint. I hated double mint, but that's all he had. So I'd be like, hey, Pop, let me have some gum. And it'd be a fucking, stick of double mint gum. It's like I wanted fucking like juicy fruit or fucking Big Red, but yeah, Pop and Mom, all they fucking chewed was double mint. And every once in a while you get that torn fucking piece, It's like,
bro, okay. Where did that start with parents? Like, there's like you're only getting half, throw it in there, and then it gets buried at the bottom. It has like fucking Cheetos parts stuck to it, or crackers and
like,
lids,
Well,
sand.
I mean, in the defense, it was still in the foil wrapper, but that piece that, the part that was exposed, it had like,
a lot of
it had fuzz. It tasted like pennies, it tasted like fucking change.
Mine may have some cocaine on it. I don't fucking know. Come out of my parents' party. Hey, fucking.
But yeah,
right.
the torn fucking piece of gum, man. That's funny. I don't know where that started, but yeah, I mean, maybe it was just one of those things that parents were like, all right, I've got 2 sticks of gum left and 2 kids. I'm gonna have a full fucking stick, and I'm gonna give the kids half. So
it's like this. It's like no. It's like our parents had a hard days at work, and they open their purse up, and they got that pack of gum. They're like, I don't know if it's a full stick day. I think it's just a half a stick day. And they rip it open, and they pop that half stick in their mouth, and they're just like, I just needed that half.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
I
I'll
mean,
say,
yeah, yeah. The struggle was real even back in the 70s, man.
bro,
So,
check this shit out. So my mom bought a Pinto, right? And we all know about the stories. What was the urban legend about a Pinto? Do you remember?
no, no, no.
If you got hit from behind, the Pintos would explode. Okay,
Oh,
that's
I
what.
thought that was the Corsair or the
It was a Pinto.
it was the Pinto. Okay. Nice.
Well, my mom got a Pinto, and the speedometer glass was not there, and so the fuel gauge would never go up or down, right? Well, I'm like 5 or 6 years old, and I'm sitting in this fucking front seat,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, gas is empty, and I put it up,
Fuck.
not knowing I just fucked it all up. So no, you couldn't tell when the gauge was full or not. So my mom, after I did that, she would just have to make sure every couple days she would have to fill up to stop, the full again.
Because you
I was like,
fucked it up, man.
hey
Wow.
man, hey, we always looked like we had a full tank. We never
Hey,
looked poor.
you said Pinto, and I can't remember if it was Clarksville
Uh-huh.
or somebody that worked at Opryland the same summers that I worked there. But there was a guy that had a tricked out Pinto. It had like tinted windows, it had a sound system, it had rims, and in
Really?
big letters across the windshield, it said Pinto Base. Do you remember seeing this car?
No, I do not, but I would love to have seen it because it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it had. I guess I saw it in the employee parking lot at Opryland when I worked there. But if anybody is listening and they know any more about the Pinto Base car in Nashville, Opryland, circa 92, summer of 92, summer of 93, please hit us up on the You Want It, You Got It podcast Instagram feed.
Bro.
And yeah, let us know who Pinto Base was. Because yeah, I was just because I mean, I was just like,
I am Pinto Base.
yeah, it was like this guy had a tricked out Pinto and it said Pinto Base, across the top of
That's
his
fucking
windshield,
hilarious.
man. Yeah.
And then they turn the car on. They have no stereo in there. But
Yeah.
all
No,
right,
I'm
so
pretty sure he was bumping Back to the Hotel by In Too Deep.
then
Back to
fucking
the hotel.
the bass mechanic CDs that are all just bass sounds and
Oh
shit.
God, yeah.
All right. So here it is. The Ford Pinto urban legend centers on the notion that the 1970s subcompact car was a death trap that would explode into flames upon any rear-ended collision, often
Wow.
fueled. Yeah. So that's pretty hilarious that it's, yeah. But all kinds of urban legends were back in the day
Yeah.
during our childhood,
What do you mean? It's like back then, fucking cars could take anything, man, because they were fucking, made of fucking metal, and
Yeah.
now, I mean, shit, a door of, the Buick that, my parents had when I was a kid probably weighs more than the car my wife drives now, which is a Hyundai Kona. It's like, but that one door in the Buick probably, is you could, yeah, it's like fucking bulletproof, hurricane proof, tornado proof. I mean, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what you see in the movies like that took place in the 60s, 70s, and 80s when a car like boom and nothing happens to the front end. Like you think about how big those front ends were. The
Yeah, for
engine was
sure.
so big,
Yeah, yeah.
it was like a car's length away.
Dude, my grandmother had a Monte Carlo, like a 1976 Monte Carlo, that my brother ended up getting. And yeah, I mean, the fucking front of that, it was all raked out, man. It was huge.
Were
And
you
then little rear end, but I mean that it had an 8-track player. And
oh
dude, the 8-track player had an adapter. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. It had an adapter that you could put cassettes down in.
oh, and then you press it and they push up, right? They like a spring
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was without the case though. You had to just take up. Was there a special case from the company, or did you just put the cassettes in there raw?
You just put the cassette down in the adapter,
Yeah, okay.
and then you put the 8-track in, and yeah, it powered, the fucking
Wow.
tape, so you could
I
listen to a cassette,
w
in a car that had an 8-track player. So that
That's
was
wild, that's wild. So, do you remember the Hostess pudding pies?
I just remember the Hostess, like apple pie, like the fruit pies. I don't remember
Okay, well,
pudding.
they were like that, made by Hostess, but they had, like, vanilla pudding in the middle with, like, a chocolate,
Oh, nice. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was chocolate instead of like, icing. Well, when I was I don't remember, man, it had to been what was the '80s, so yeah, they had, it was right when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was becoming a thing before the movie. I
Okay.
guess comics and the cartoon were a thing first. The Hostess had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. And you know what? Maybe they weren't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. Maybe they were just called turtle shells. And I thought they were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But it was a green candy shell. The
Yeah.
bottom was brown, and the inside was a green cream. It was
Ah,
pretty tasty, though. I thought so.
nice, nice.
What about the gusher gum? Like you bite into it and it squirts in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, dude, I remember yeah, yeah. Ah, shit, man, I remember fucking Hubba Bubba, like, when it
Oh,
came out and watching the commercials for that on, like, Saturday
okay.
morning cartoons, and it was always, like, Western themed, but then, yeah, I remember the Gushers, man, like, we had just moved back to the States, so this is, like, 86, 87, and, yeah, yeah, Gushers, and then, you had the gum, and then you had the fruit snacks that were the
Yep.
same fucking thing. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the candies called Bonkers?
Yeah.
Okay. They were like a hard outer, they're like a taffy outer edge with a colored taffy in the middle. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put all these up on this episode. This episode I'm gonna have fun working on. But no, I love like them old nostalgia snacks, and then they're like we're bringing them back for one summer only, and I'm like, not the same, not the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
I need, it doesn't taste the same. Everyone's like your taste buds change. No, because there's some fucking things that I'll eat and they still taste like they do from the first time I ever had it.
Dude, yeah, yeah, 100% Captain Crunch. But yeah, dude, I remember
Well,
fucking,
the reason why Captain Crunch still tastes the same is because after you put it in your mouth and you get your mouth all cut up, all you're tasting is cereal and blood. So it's like, no, I remember this taste.
and that's why IPA drinkers love it because it reminds them of when they were fucking
You're right.
eating
You're
Captain
right. You're
Crunch,
right.
So
Holy shit, that's funny. Um, yeah, I remember when Captain Crunch came out, and then they started adding the berries in there.
God, dude, peanut butter crunch was a fucking jam, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah, that was some good stuff for sure.
Oh man, the old days of what was
Yeah.
your when you were in the '80s? Were you guys a Pepsi household or a Coke household?
We have always been Coke, Dr. Pepper.
Coke, Dr. Pepper, and then Dr.
Yep.
Pepper, depending on where it's located, it could be a Coke product, it could be a Pepsi product, or it could be a
Right.
Coke product. But I think now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah. And if you notice, I don't know if you noticed this, if you ever look, Dr. Pepper, if it's a Coke one or a Pepsi one, the bottles look different. The labels, one's up, one's down,
Huh.
just to be, different. But yeah, I
Gotcha.
didn't know that. But yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. My mom and my brother were Coke drinkers and me and my pop were Dr. Pepper drinkers. So yep,
yeah,
yep. Yeah.
we were always Coke, and because of the '80s, Coke was a big deal in the '80s. I think Pepsi started taking off when MJ jumped on board as
Oh
their,
yeah.
and then his hair catches on fire, and you got little Alfonso Rivera breakdancing, and then Michael walks up, and then they're both dancing together and shit.
The Jackson 5 Revolution
Bro,
Tour or whatever it
that
was
was
called.
it. Yeah. Hey, I don't lie. Oh, have you seen the trailer for the Michael Jackson movie?
No,
With his nephew playing him or his cousin playing him in the movie, bro. The moonwalk when he played it when he first did the moonwalk on TV.
Yeah.
This dude has that damn whole dance routine down to a T. They played them side by side.
Yeah.
It sounds like him, looks like him, moves like him. It
Damn.
comes out next weekend. Yeah, next weekend.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That was at the Grammys, right? Is that when he did
Yeah,
the
yeah,
moonwalk? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and it's crazy because it's like he just did it, and then he just. So can you? I mean, think about what's going through your head. You do this thing for the first time. Everybody sees it on TV for the first time, and it blows the fuck up, dude. Like, and it's a very. I think it's a very important piece of music history.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Because
Just like the Beatles on fucking Ed Sullivan, you know?
all right, so you had told me the other day you watched the Zeppelin documentary or movie. Is it movie or documentary?
It's the Becoming Led Zeppelin.
That came out
Really
like a
fucking
couple
good.
years ago, right?
Yeah, I think it came out. Yeah, I can't remember if Laura and I were still in Nashville or not, but I remember we were at the movies and we saw the trailer for it. And she's always been a Zeppelin fan. I've been a casual Zeppelin fan. Um, but yeah, I mean, dude, those guys are so fucking. I mean, I get it now. I mean, fucking John Paul and fucking Jimmy. I mean, watch the documentary. I mean, they were fucking studio musicians. I mean, they're that fucking good. They were studio musicians. And like Jimmy was a studio musician when he was like 16, 17 years old. And he's like playing, you know, along, people fucking twice his age. And yeah, just a story. I mean, it basically goes through,
Where'd
you
you watch
know,
it?
it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But yeah, it goes from like, when, they were all, and like coming up and um like playing their instruments uh and then they all get together, and they knew like right after that first practice that they had fucking something. And yeah, so it goes to Led Zeppelin 1, and if you listen to that, it's such a fucking blues heavy fucking record. Um, and then Zeppelin 2, they start, it's like, all right, we're a fucking rock and roll band. And it pretty much ends with Zeppelin 2. So hopefully there's going to be a sequel of some sort, because just hearing how humble and how down to earth John Paul Jones is, I would love to like run into him at like a pub and us be like the only people in there, maybe, two or three other people, and just
Pick
sit,
his brain.
not like fucking be like, hey, remember that time you were in fucking Zeppelin? But he just seems like he's just such a humble, down to earth dude.
Yeah.
I would just love to hear fucking stories. And I would be probably too intimidated to talk to like Jimmy or Robert. Um, but John Paul seems like he's the one that would be like really cool to fucking just have a couple of pints with and talk
Well,
about rock and roll and fucking the road and all kinds of
I mean,
crazy shit like that.
you figure who he jammed with, so he did the fucking them Crooked Vultures, which was phenomenal with, Dave Grohl, fucking Chad Smith, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
good album.
yeah.
Josh Holmes. So, um, what did you think? Okay, because I may have misunderstood, but are you or aren't you a Peppers fan? Yes or no? Are you a
Uh, a Pepsi fan?
Peppers, Chili Pepper, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh yeah. I mean, I like I like Mother's Milk, and I enjoy Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Um
Were you aware of the earlier stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure. What was they were in Repo Man, right? They were the
Yeah,
band in Repo Man. Yeah,
Thrasher,
so
Thrashing.
oh, it was Thrashing? Okay.
Yeah,
Um
that was their theatric debut. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Repo Man was either Adolescence or Circle
Circle
Jerk.
Jerks.
Circle
Yeah.
Jerk.
Okay. But yeah, no. I mean, I said it on this episode before and I'll say it again. I didn't like One Hot Minute. I
Yeah.
didn't like it when it came out. I bought it. I didn't like it when it came out. And
I'm
I
like,
didn't like it the day after the episode that I can't remember who we were talking to, but I was like, you know what?
um,
I'm gonna give One Hot Minute another chance, and I did, and
who
I
was
was
that?
like, it's like, no, man, I can't, I
Who
can't,
was
I can't.
that? Was that was it it wasn't Bobby Edge. Was
It
it
might have been, it might
where
have been.
I'm gonna find that episode and I'm gonna click
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
part
yeah,
where Eric says I'm gonna give it a try after this
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
No, what did you think of that documentary on Netflix?
I loved it.
I think it
I
was done well.
absolutely loved it. And the first thing that I said to my brothers, because Buddy Rowe had watched it, and he had posed the picture of Flea wearing a Chicago Blackhawks jersey, and he's like, "Look, Flea was a fan of the Blackhawks before they started winning Stanley Cups or something like that." And yeah, yeah, I texted my brothers and I was like, "What direction would the Chili Peppers have gone if he wouldn't have died? You know, if Hillel wouldn't have passed?"
Well, it's kind of it's hard to say, really. But you also got to think though too. I think Chad Smith kind of changed him up a little bit too when he got in the band.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so I'm thinking like maybe it would have probably went the same direction, or maybe not as I don't know. It's kind of like the same thing with like what if there's always that what if game with musicians,
Yeah,
but like what if Nirvana didn't Kurt didn't die? What would the music be like, you know?
right, right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What I think they probably would have stayed Mother's Milk would have been the direction they were going with him, and I think they probably would have stayed going that similar kind of. I don't think we would have got a Blood Sugar Sex Magic. No, do you think so?
I don't know. I mean, there's still like every once in a while I'll dive back into that record and um, you know, I'll groove it. I mean, it's good shit. I mean, it definitely takes me back because, that's listening to the Chili Peppers, that was before I took, that nosedive into pop punk and got, introduced to Green Day and and then from pop punk I got into ska, and then from ska I got into rockabilly, and then but it takes me back, listening to the Chili Peppers and the funk and um yeah, the rock that those records had. And I
I
mean it's
remember
good.
I remember hearing them for the first time on the Thrashing soundtrack, and I didn't know who the fuck they were. All I remember, get ready for the thrash bash, and he throws
Yeah,
out
yeah.
people, and they're like, "Booing and wow, the dip that boot and back that radio."
Yeah.
That's my.
Cause
But
I kick the dust and I kick the sand, I barbecue my meals.
my
In the Hollywood Hills.
my mom's friend, she got me into like Nine Inch Nails and The Cure and that kind of stuff, Tori Amos. But she turned me on to Peppers during when Mother's Milk came out, and
Yeah,
that was like what 87 or 88, maybe 89. But she introduced me a lot
yeah,
of that kind of music early. I was getting introduced a lot of different music at one time. Like I
yeah.
was getting my ears were just fucking whored the fuck out with music between
Right,
like
right.
because as soon as I moved to Germany, I got introduced to the first punk band I got a Token Entry cassette tape, a Black Flag mixtape with Black Flag, Misfits, SOD, Descendants, DI, SI, DRI, all on one cassette, right?
Jesus.
And
Yeah.
and then the next day, my buddy brings me Suicidal Tendencies, Join the Army. Like I'm getting all this shit at one time. Well,
Yeah.
then I meet this other dude in our school. Well, he has like the fucking jean jacket with the patches and shit, right? And he's coming from the Georgia area, and I'm like Motley Crue. Okay, boy, what is this? So he starts bringing me that Anthrax. Then he starts bringing Metallica. Like I'm like all like I'm like what the fuck? So I'm just
Right.
buying
Yeah.
all this music. So I was just flooded. Then on top of that, I meet my mom's friend. who was only like 8 years older than me, but she was into so much other music. Jane's Addiction, she introduced me to all these things. The first Cure thing I ever heard was called Cure Live in the Orange, and it was a live. It's a concert that they did in France, I want to say, and it was it's still my favorite live anything from the Cure is Live in the Orange, and
Nice.
somebody released a bootleg vinyl of it, and I bought it because of that. Have such a connection. But I think it's on Spotify. Look it up. It's their best
Okay.
live album. I think it's all
Nice.
older stuff, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know what made me fucking think of this like opening line to a Dead Milkmen song. It's called The Pit.
Right.
And I just, I text that opening line to my brothers, Buddy and Matt, and my brother sends the second verse. So I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta listen to Dead Milkmen. So, it's like when I got home from work, I'm listening to fucking uh the first three songs off of Bucky Fellini. And I'm just like, that's what I was listening to in like the sixth and seventh grade, thanks to my brother and
Yeah.
Buddy, who, you know, were hanging out at the time. And yeah, it was uh, like, fuck, what a great fucking band. A band that I still haven't seen. Hopefully they'll make their way up to Western New York, or if they play Cleveland, we can just drive down and see them in Cleveland. But
Yeah. In
back
sixth
to the
grade.
Chili Peppers real fast.
Okay.
Biggest regret that I have as far as shows. Well, maybe second regret, because the first regret was not going to the Lollapalooza that fucking Nirvana was supposed to play, because I didn't see the Beasties, didn't see fucking A Tribe Called Quest. But the second would be my brother and his girlfriend were going to the Nashville Armory. We were living in Clarksville, and it was an all ages show, and it was Red Hot Chili Peppers. And my brother was like, dude, you have to go to this show. And I think I had just gotten a girlfriend. So I was like, no, I'm just going to stay here and I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend or whatever. And listen to fucking Richard Marx with her instead. And I should have went and saw fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, guess what? Guess what? You're not with that girl now. You're with a better girl now. And you could have seen the Chili Peppers. See?
I could have seen the Chili Peppers. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I've done the same thing before. I got some. Nah, I ain't gonna tell this story right now. I will tell it one day on the podcast, but I ain't telling it today. I'm not gonna tell it because you're just gonna be like this all time. It's fucked up. Because you know me, I don't care. I have no fear telling shit about myself because I don't care. I am who I am. I say what I say, and I tell my business because I'm not ashamed of, and I'm comfortable with whatever I say. But it's just some fucking funny shit. I wish that I could have seen Nirvana during the Bleach era.
Yeah.
Because at that moment you didn't know what that was going to become.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're just listening to them. People knew Bleach, some people, not everybody, because I didn't know about it till later. But they're listening to this band, they're cool, and then the next album fucking changes the fucking face of music.
Yeah. Just I'll see like a clip of fucking Butch Vig, talking about, whatever fucking song, they were recording on Nevermind. And I'll stop what I was doing and I'll just like focus on that, because it's a fucking, I mean, that's some fucking rad shit for sure, man. Just hearing those fucking stories. And
what about the stories when they talk about those songs and they're recording them and they tell you the flub and you never knew it, but then they tell you about that flub and where it's at. Then you hear that fucking that mess up every time you hear this song. It's like you're like, oh yeah, and then at like around 2:30 we're playing and we heard that rink, but we didn't
Yeah.
know what the fuck it was. But it was just a great guitar take. But then when we dubbed it over, this little fucking noise was there, and we didn't know what the fuck it was until after it was pressed. You know, be like,
Dude, Paranoid by Black Sabbath. If
uh-huh.
you listen to it really hard, there's a fucking there's something in the final like track, that is heard every fucking time it's played now. But listen to it. I mean,
Right.
I
You want me to
fucking
fucking hear it now? Now you got to hear it. Now I'm fucking you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not. I mean, but and I can like being a guitar player. I know what happened because I've fucking made that fuck up many of times. And maybe Tony wasn't trying to fuck up, or maybe it was supposed to be there, but it sounds like it shouldn't. And that's just me. But
Well, what
yeah,
about? Have you heard the Aerosmith story about Sweet Emotion?
no,
So at the beginning of Sweet Emotion, it's like Sweet Emotion, and then he hears that little like a vibrato, Bravo slab or something like that, vibra
yeah,
slab,
yeah. Oh yeah, that.
and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can listen to it. There's a part where it's like, and it breaks, and you hear it break in the fucking song, but I just left it in because I said it sounded cool, and
That's
yeah.
amazing.
But now I hear that. I hear it all the time.
I
Like,
remember fucking Rockstar Matt had one of those for Hoptown Tigers, man. That thing was awesome. Like we'd
what?
be like down in his parents' basement practicing, and I would just like whenever it wasn't attached to his fucking drum kit, I would just like grab it and I'd be singing and I'd just go playing it at all of the fucking times that it shouldn't be played.
That's the best time to play it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Did you what about Steven Adler's girlfriend giving Axl Rose head during Rocket Queen?
I thought they
And
were
that
doing it.
I mean it's one I think it's I mean
Yeah,
I think
I had heard
I
that
don't know if she's
Axel
doing
was like basically having sex with her during that.
is that it? Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right, because that's her moaning and screaming, and it's
yeah,
really that.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
and was he in the fucking room when it was happening?
I
Was
have
he in the room?
yeah, I'm
That's
not sure,
fucked
but
up. Yeah, that's right.
fucking
It was. They were having sex. Man,
yeah,
talk about some hey, and then you stay in the band with the guy, and that guy made you millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars
yeah, yeah. I mean,
just for fucking
obviously
your girlfriend.
it wasn't love, you know.
Nah, it was I wonder what that girl's doing now. Where are they now? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I don't know if you haven't read it, Duff McKagan has a book out. I can't
Oh,
remember
dude.
what dude.
Well, which one? Yeah, which one? There's a
I
couple, but
guess I mean, I can't remember what the name of it was, but Nate from when we were playing together in Lonesome Town Drifters,
oh, okay. Yeah. That's
uh,
probably it. Yeah.
he let me borrow the book, and yeah, I read it at work, and just the shit that they were fucking living in before Appetite for Destruction came out. I'm like, holy shit. The fact that,
Mhm.
you know, they got out of there alive is fucking crazy, man. It's
Well,
like,
also too, Duff is punk rock too. He's a
oh,
punker, man,
dude.
from
Yeah.
back in the day. But I also didn't realize too, he grew up and played in bands with Kim and who was the other one in there? Dude from Pearl Jam. Anyway, but he jammed with all the and Lane Staley and all them. He had and Jerry Cantrell, like all played together back before they were in the bands they were in now, you
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking, yeah, it's nuts. I always, if you look at old like Appetite for Destruction era pictures of Duff McKagan, he's got a Social D martini skeleton uh in between his pickups on his bass. That's
oh, so that's like another State of Mind era social distortion.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's just like going back, it's like seeing like all those old pictures of Metallica, and like, Cliff's wearing,
Misfits.
the Crimson Ghost shirt, and then it's got the Crimson Skull, ghost skull on his arm tattooed. And
that is pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Like I always dig seeing like bands from, back in the day when I was like into them, like being influenced or like liking, repping, bands that I, ended up listening to after them, yeah.
uh-huh. Hey, real quick though. So what makes old people candy old?
State of mind, man.
Because there's an M&M that has standed the taste of time that has never been called an old people candy to my knowledge.
Nope.
And those are the M to the M's,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
what is I mean, I know you're a vegan but you still had these back in the times. What was your
I cheat
favorite
with I
M&M?
cheat with chocolate. I cheat.
Yeah.
I cheat. I
What's your M&M flavor?
oh, the peanuts. The peanut
Yeah.
M&Ms or the peanut butter
What
ones.
about the
Yeah.
peanut butter one? Yeah. So you know what I did? I took the family shares. There was one that's regular and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Then I took a caramel ones and I put them all in one bag and shook them all up. And then I have my oh man, I would have peanuts and caramel, but then I would have peanut butter. I mean, sorry, yeah, peanut butter and caramel. Oh, bro, I was like, no, that was great. Yeah.
My dude had a case of the mad munchies.
No, I'll do that because like when I get a bag of Doritos, it's like you put two bags together, you make one big bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty high.
Hey, check this out.
What is that?
It's a lunchbox, dude.
Dude, don't call me that. I'm not that fat.
For all of our listeners
Listeners.
and viewers that love Stranger Things, this is the G.I. Joe lunchbox that the little kid was carrying in. This is the exact one. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of cool shit in here.
Well, what's inside there?
You want to see what's inside?
Oh, let me guess. Hold on a second. I bet you don't have a Gumby in there. Get out of here.
I have a Gumby, damn it.
What?
This,
I just caught what that was. That was I mean, if you weren't going there, that sounded like Eddie Murphy.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yeah, it was,
okay.
yeah.
So do you have a Pokey though?
No.
Okay.
Nope. That
So how
funny
old is
story about that Gumby.
that? Okay.
Buddy Rowe, and this is for all the Clarksville listeners. Buddy Rowe, one of my older brothers, he had this rad, I'm pretty sure it was a Datsun station wagon. It was blue, and we spray painted the bottom of it lime green. So it was like blue on top and then lime green on the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, he had fucking Kreggers on this fucking thing.
You know what you
And
sounds like? It sounds like Bose's fucking car and thrashing when they
yeah,
fucking
right.
yeah.
But yeah, and fucking we went down to Van Camp's skate
Ooh.
shop and got a whole shit ton of stickers thanks to Willie. And that thing was like completely stickered up. I remember he had some really cool, like huge fucking Lucero stickers that were covering up rust spots on the bottom of the bottom of the car. But yeah, back to the Gumbies. That is one of the Gumbies from Buddy Rowe's car.
Oh
So
wow.
shit, that thing's fucking old, man. But yeah, Buddy Rowe had two Gumbies, and they would always be in like random, curious positions, on the dashboard.
Never.
Yeah, some they would ride on the rear view mirrors going down 24, going to Nashville, and they would never fall off, by the graces of all that is holy. But yeah, that is one of Buddy Rowe's Gumbies, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. See,
So that's
I got
what's
a
in
lot
the
of shit.
lunchbox. The
Well,
G.I. Joe lunchbox.
that's what's in. What's in the lunchbox?
Tune in for the next episode, and we'll show you what else is in this lunchbox.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you're down for anything like that. So
yeah, I mean, because we want to show you stuff and talk to you about stuff. Look, if you guys have made this far, we appreciate it. This has been an episode of me and Eric shooting the shit, talking about randos stuff. We got some questions, but we can't be giving them all out here because we need you to tune in later in the future.
Yeah. So as far as the questions of the day go, we appreciate all of the back and forth that we've been getting this week. So thanks for answering the question of the day, which we put out on Tuesdays and Thursdays of every week. And yeah, keep those responses coming. Lie to us. You don't have to tell us the truth. I mean, shit, just interact.
Yeah. Here's a sneak peek. It's going to come sometime next week. Which is more superior? The zip up or the pullover hoodie?
Oh, man.
I'm a pullover guy because the zippers make me look like I'm fat because they sometimes they'll you know how they do, they don't lay straight sometimes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So I'm a hoodie guy. And I always thought having a print across a zipper was always weird to me.
Yeah. No, they're getting a lot better though. Yeah, they're getting a lot better with the print across the zipper. I mean, when I was living in Nashville, I was more of the zip up, hoodie because I could easily take it off. Living up in the colder fucking elements up here in Buffalo, I think I'm team pullover. So yeah.
Well, see, I have way more pullovers.
Yeah.
Than I do zip up. I think I have maybe one zip up, and I think it's a no innocent victim one, but I don't know if that's what it is. And then I had a dope ass Terror one. I had a dope ass Love Is Red one. The zip ups. I did have some zip ups. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I am team pull it over.
Nice. Yeah. Going back to the question from Tuesday of this week.
Okay.
What was the band that you had the most t-shirts of in your collection? Mine, I gave it away. Mine was Iron Maiden. But yeah, I don't think I got a response from you.
No, mine, I will reply on there. Mine, can you guess what band I had the most t-shirts of?
I've got to say Terror.
Yeah, Terror.
Yeah, okay.
and then close second. Can you guess my close second?
Would it be H2O?
No. It's Yellow Wolf.
Oh shit. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Then it's H2O.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah.
But I forgot how many H2O shirts I had until I started going through my shirts. I'm like, holy fuck, this is a dope ass one. I got one. It's the face of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
It has like the Liberty spikes on top, and it says like H2O, and it's in like red, white, and blue or something.
Oh, that's the one. That's the ripoff of the New York Rangers logo, right?
Oh, you know what? No. Yes, I believe you're right. I'll look it up.
Okay.
I'll look at it again. But then I also have a Bridge 9 exclusive. It was numbered and everything. And it was cool the way that Bridge 9 did it. They sewed little number tags on the sleeve, and then you could blank out a 50 or whatever. And then
nice.
It's the New York, it's the H2O Go shirt. It's H2 NYC.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope ass one.
Yeah.
That. I had a cool hoodie that I sold to a buddy of mine. I hope he's enjoying it. It looked good on him a couple weeks ago on a podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I still do have one. I have the Guilty by Association one.
Nice. Yeah, that's a solid one. Yeah, I still have the Kelly Green, Faster Than the World, H2O
Oh,
shirt
nice.
that I was wearing the day I signed autographs at River Stages while talking to the guys from Phoenix TX because all these kids thought that I was in the band H2O.
I mean, and who were you? Who were you not to tell them you weren't?
I mean, I thought all of these kids knew who the Hoptown Tigers were.
You, holy shit! We haven't even played a show yet, and they know who we are, man.
Yeah, well, I was like, we haven't played an all ages show, so I'm like, how are these kids getting into the end? But that's awesome, man. Yeah. Bruce is like, I don't care, come on in.
You were like, fuck yeah, man,
Yeah.
we're famous. Ma, Dad, we made it. No,
I signed a kid. It was like Eric
all right.
7.
So I was the merch guy for Taken Under, or not Taken Under, for Flood. And we went to go play in Jackson, Tennessee at this little like I don't even want to know if it was a VFW hall, but I don't know what it was. But anyway, there was nobody there. The promoter didn't show. Then we get there at the venue. We were told it was canceled. We just saw some random people. They ended up coming in. They let us play anyway. And I was being an asshole back then. And the edge of the stage had light bulbs screwed in around the whole base of the stage. So if you would walk, you would knock one off with your foot. And then there was these mannequins that were up on the platforms. So me, being an asshole, I'm fucking kicking them off the stage and fucking breaking them and breaking like I'm a jackass, okay? But anyway, we got all these kids there and they're asking for autographs, and I wasn't even in the band. I was just the guy that was with the guy in the band. So I'm signing.
You were outlaw.
I should have. I don't know. I don't know if he existed yet.
Okay.
But so on this writing on all these shirts, little Pappy, little Pappy, little Pappy. Right now, I'm like, yeah, dude. They're like, who you sign this, Mister? And I'm like, yeah, here you go. Keep up the good work and keep up the good grades at school, youngin. No, I didn't say that now. But so like I got friends of mine. You ever have some of your friends that aren't into the music that you're into or the music you play, and they're like, hell yeah, man. I'm gonna save this till you make it big, man. Hey, can you sign this for me? And I'm always like, no, I'm not signing this for you. I don't do that shit. I don't. But anyway, it was fun. They're like, man. But then I want to ask all my friends that have them still. I wonder if they still got them. They're like,
yeah.
because if not, I have plenty of more down here that I can give you. I got so many Taken Under CDs that I don't even know what the fuck to do with them, and stickered, and this one of a kind hat I got made. Yeah, because I found out how to make my own hats. So,
fuck yeah.
Well,
one life, one chance, man. Got to do it right.
Hey, you know what? He just had his birthday yesterday. 56.
Well, happy birthday, Toby. Toby-Wan Kenobi.
And they're going down to Aussie here coming up soon. They're still doing it. 56, still punking it up with your son on drum. That's rad. And and at times your brother makes an appearance every once in a while.
I mean, shit, dude. He's making so much fucking bank playing for fucking Offspring now. I mean,
well, guess what? We can maybe let's get him on the podcast. Fuck it.
Yeah. Because I mean, fuck, he was shit. He played with Juliet Lewis and
the Licks.
And the Licks.
And he's also that Tom Petty tribute band.
Oh fuck, I didn't know that.
Petty Cash. They do Tom Petty and Johnny Cash covers. They're called Petty Cash, and they play Nashville often over the many years.
Really? Who else is in that band? Anybody I would know?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's somebody else popular.
Okay.
Yeah, what is but yeah, Petty Cash, they got an album out too, I think, of covers. Petty Cash, Funds in a Bank. I'll find it out and send you information on it. But yeah, man, I think that's just cool though that they do that. And like I said, they all just do cover songs, you know. But you did Julie Lewis and the Lick stuff, man. Have you heard that stuff?
Yeah, dude. I want to say I'm pretty sure.
She played Nashville, didn't she?
Yeah. Laura went and saw her. I didn't because I'm pretty sure I was on the road with Blacklist Royals, and like they played. I think she played like the Cannery or Mercy Lounge, one of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And Laura went, and yeah, Laura's got a. I don't know if she still has it, but she had a Juliet Lewis and the Licks Christmas sweater. It was like sweatshirt. It was pretty fucking badass. I hope she still has it. She shouldn't have given that one away. But she doesn't hoard shit like I do. So
it's not hoarding, it's called collecting.
Collecting. I'm a collector. I need this. I need this.
No, you don't. Yes, I do.
I need this. And I need, hey, happy Easter.
She's going to be like, she's going to look at you and go, if it doesn't fit in the G.I. Joe lunchbox, it doesn't stay. And you're like, then you take like a bunch of like cardboard boxes and make yourself a bigger lunchbox, and you're like, it fits in. No,
yeah. One of these days I'm gonna get this fucking attic. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's gonna look nice. I mean, right now it just looks like
it's your office.
It looks like the inside of my fucking G.I. Joe toy box.
All right, so it's no, nobody I know in petty cash. It's like Todd Morris of H2O Offspring, Keble Walters of Aegis, AEGES, Jason Womack of Benrez, BENREZ, and Ed Davis. Those are the people in that band.
Yeah. Not
kind of cool though, man. They tour often. So, have you heard Todd Morris's solo stuff?
No.
Oh, fucking phenomenal! Check it out.
All right.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I want to see the Morris brothers do an Oasis style project together,
and then just start fighting on stage.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, Toby would not fight. They're all he's a lover, man, which I respect because I'm a lover. I'm just
yeah. We're all hard on the You Want It, You Got It podcast, man.
Right here. On my sleeve.
Yeah.
Well, it's all right. Well, man, this was fun. We know.
Yeah,
we can do this every once in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And all right. Welcome to the outro. What's going on, man?
Welcome to the outro, and we're going. Tonight's episode has been brought to you by Artark Brewery, Artark, on 420 Auburn Avenue in the west side of Buffalo. Tonight I had the Minxie. It is an American style lager, and it is only 4.5%. So you can have like 6 of these and still drive home in Buffalo. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Get a sober ride. But yeah, it's a good drinking beer. Yeah.
Well,
I've got Artark.
You guys better give him some free beer.
The coaster. I
saw they gave you
the tap room.
Did you bring them beers? I mean, did you bring them buttons yet?
Dude, I haven't made them yet. I'm so fucking lazy. I've got them all cut out. I just have to press them. So, yeah.
Well, hey, man, before I let you go, I'm going to let you know that tomorrow night I'm going down to the shore, man.
Oh, yeah? What you going to do down at the shore?
Oh, man, I'm going to go see this Doors cover band called Crystal Shits.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, man. They do Doors covers, like really impressed. In fact, it goes a little like this. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. 'Cause I got
Bing,
love me
bing,
2-time,
bing.
baby. Once for tomorrow, once caught. See y'all later on the You Want It, You Got It podcast.
Podcast.